Hi everybody, welcome back along to Type R Tweaks. Today's video was going to be the fuel rail on the FN2, but today it looks like I'm starting a new part of my channel called Fix It Fords. So I've got a little issue on my Mondeo that I'm hopefully going to try and fix. I'll show you here what the problem is. So this is the car's attempt to be Thomas the Tank Engine. So I think I've narrowed it down to hopefully one of the copper seals on one of the injectors. So we're going to take it apart, take it out, see if it is. I've got some replacements to put in and see if that fixes the problem. So here goes. So as you can probably see, we've had exhaust gases kind of leaking out into here. Now this is pretty much a sealed kind of plastic cover, so that pressure's just built up in there. And it's actually broken the plastic cover, and all that's kind of melted, and loads of nice stuff in there, bits of carbon deposits and things. So give it a little clean and start getting this injector out. It looks, I'll take this off and I'll show you, but it looks like it's just this fuel injector here. So let's give it a go. So we just need to take this 1, 2, 3 8mm bolts to get this cover off. Once you've got them out, this should just pop off. What a mess. As you can see, I mean, these couple of injectors here look relatively clean round about them. Same with this side, but it looks like it's this one here that we'll need to get out and see if we can solve the problem. So I'm just going to take these connectors off and take this pipe off here. It's a 17mm nut on here. Get that off and then see if I can get access in to remove the injector. So I'm thinking I need to take this out, and hopefully that's what's going to help me get the injector out. So I need to use one of these to get in here and get that out. So I've decided just to take the fuel rail out, just to give myself more access. So we've got some 13mm bolts. Try that again. Some 13mm bolts to take out, and hopefully just give me a little bit more room to work. So you can see the difference in that kind of carbon build-up that we've had. This is the sort of kind of bracket that's on the last injector, and this one is the one that's sitting on the one that we think is gone. So you can see the mess in here, all that build up. So I need to clean all that up so that when we take the injector out, nothing actually falls in and gives me an even bigger problem. So here goes. So just a little tip, these little green tabs that you pull back to take the fuel sort of leak pipes back off, you don't want them to snap, and then you don't want that little nipple to stay inside the injector. So I'm going to have to buy myself a new set of leak off pipes to fit onto this. But the good news is I've managed to kind of wiggle the injector free. I've been doing this one alongside it just so I can check what I'm doing, but that one's needing the copper seal replaced as well. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do all 4 and then put the new leak off pipes on and try it and see how it goes. So you can see the difference between the new one, and this is actually one of the copper seals off of a good injector. So you can actually see it looks a bit off to the side. It seems a lot thinner on that side than it does on that, and when you turn it over, you can see a groove, you know, kind of been burned into that. So definitely ready to be changed. So I'm just going to do all 4, considering this one's like this. While I try, and I'll show everybody, I'll show you all what the bad injector looks like, just as a comparison. I'll compare it against this one as well. So just a little tip, when you put the new copper ring on, to make sure it doesn't just fall off when you start putting this into the car, a little bit of grease underneath just holds it in position while you slot it in. So what I found is there's a pile of carbon kind of dust and stuff that's built up inside where the fuel injector goes. So sometimes you've got to get a little bit creative and just hoover that out. So I've pretty much got up everything, and that actual bore's pretty clean now. My only problem is the actual copper washer's stuck down there, and you can actually see it's really thin. So I'm going to try and fish it out. I've heard the best thing to use is a 9mm tap to get it in there, and just to catch the copper ring on the threads to be able to pull it out, and I'll just show you what that's like. So tried to get that copper ring out, and managed to get it up, and pretty much crumpled in my hands. So I think we've found what the real issue was. So I'm just putting all this back together, putting all the clips and connectors all back in, get the fuel rail back on, hooked up, fire it up and see if it's worked. So that's the new leak off cable here. So this end here, if I can get in focus, this end with the sort of green tabs, it goes into that hole there on the injector, and obviously there's 4 injectors, and then it goes into this end here. So we'll get that fitted, start her up and see if this all works. She's alive! Oh, I'm chuffed for that. Perfect. So I initially started it up and I was still getting a bit of a leak from this injector, but I think because some of the carbon build-up where the actual injector bracket goes, that bolt was kind of just tightening up, but wasn't actually having the injector down where it was meant to be. So I just tightened it up a little bit more, and everything seems to be good. So just need to order myself a new one of these, and then hopefully keep an eye on it over the next little while just to make sure everything's okay and there's no obvious leaks. But yep, no diesel leaks from any of this that I've put back in, so seem to be back up and running. So that's it for another video. Thanks to everybody who's subscribed to the channel, liked the videos, commented on the videos, shared them across their own channels or social media. I really appreciate that. A shout out to a couple of people. Expressing Culture, great channel, go ahead and check that out. A huge supporter of the channel, and I really appreciate the support that Gareth at Expressing Culture gives. Danny at Dino Days, can't forget him. We've also got Chris and Ben at Cowabunga Car Diaries as well. Robster VTech, Rob's a great guy, I love his videos as well. We've also got Limitations, AB Express, FN2 Ops, Modfix. There's a whole list of them. I'm probably going to forget someone, but yeah, check all those guys' channels out. It's a real great community that starting to build. I know this video wasn't Civic related, Honda related, Type R related, but I just wanted to share that not all things go to plan, that you want to do in your car, other things come up, and I thought it was worth sharing. Some of you might have a Ford and might have the same issue, so it's certainly worth sharing with you. So until the next video, keep yourself safe, and I'll catch you all later.